If the Democratic Party becomes the likes of Zohran Mamdani, who, by the way, I like, if the Democratic Party becomes him, you have no chance. You have no chance. On a national basis in terms of the presidency. In Senate, seats in the House, you have no chance. You might have a Democratic socialist sprinkled here and there, but that ain't what America is. America's about capitalism. America's about dollars and cents. And you know what it's not about? Free stuff. Somebody got to say it, so I'm going to say it.
Stephen A. Smith is paid controlled opposition, and you should know that. You know what's funny? When Stephen A. Smith says that our country runs on capitalism and it's not on free stuff, I agree with him, and I think he's right there. So right, in fact, that him saying that immediately reminded me of the Dred Scott decision in 1857 when the Supreme Court declared that enslaved and free African Americans were not citizens of the United States and could not sue in federal court because America runs on dollars and cents and not on free stuff or free people. When it made dollars and cents, they were able to get a whole workforce and not pay them any wage and put up with any condition that the slave master deemed acceptable. And then when trying to sue for their freedom, they said, nah, America wasn't like that. America wasn't built to include black people in that citizen word. Why doesn't Stephen A. Smith talk about that when he talks about what America's about? Why is it just about this phantom capitalism thing? Not capitalism specifically applied in the context of you niggas are not deserving of having any standard of living that the white man should respect. Come work for me on this plantation for whatever wage I say, that being no wages. We need a thriving economy, right? You can't just have free black people roaming around. Oh, but we could, and we should have. And then we did, and did we fall to shit? Something tells me if Western companies weren't able to do slavery and genocide in the third world, we might suffer until those companies have to find out another way to make money. In the same way the slave owners found out another way to make money. He says if the party becomes the likes of Zohran Mamdani, why don't we ever talk about the actual thing? You mean the motherfucker who balanced the budget, who just banned ICE from city property, who's been attacking price gouging, including during the World Cup when they up concession prices, saving people money in a real life, the ones who've stood up to AIPAC, the main funders of a fucking genocide that we're implicated in, the one who froze the rent, who got universal childcare through, the person who's starting development on those affordable housing that he talked about, and the person who, after achieving all of those things, had the Knicks win the fucking finals. In fact, he pitched the candidates that he was backing in an ad while the finals was happening. Asked the people, yo, if you agree with the vision I've been laying out so far because you took a chance on me even getting me here, please vote for these candidates as well. And then they won too. If the party became capable of doing that on a national scale, they'd blow out anybody, including the Republicans. They would never get elected again.